All right, this next segment I'm going to show is the weekly maintenance and the changing of the tubing and the maintenance to the machine. Once a week you should actually take a damp washcloth and just wipe everything down, and basically you're doing is just getting the dust off of the machine, and you truly don't have to do that if you don't have any dust in your home. So that's kind of how often you need to do that. But let's say you're the tubing right now, today we just have a 7-foot hose, but a lot of people will do a 25 or a 50-foot hose. The rule is on the 50-foot or the long tubing or anything that's not touching your face, you want to do that monthly and simply disconnect from the cannula and disconnect from the end of the hose or the concentrator and throw that away or recycle it. The cannula, the nose piece, we want to do that because it's personal and it's touching your face. You want to throw that away on a weekly basis. And simply what you're going to do is disconnect, and lots of times these things actually get pushed in kind of hard, so the way that you're going to actually disconnect is it's kind of a wiggle thing. So you wiggle it and it comes loose versus pulling it apart. So this is monthly and this is weekly. And in your supply bag, and lots of times we'll hang it up on the backup tank, you should have all of those supplies. If you don't have the supplies, you call our 1-800 number, tell them who you are, and we'll actually get it delivered or mail it to you. The other part of the weekly maintenance is there's actually intake filters. On this particular unit, there's an intake filter on the back, and it's called a pinch pull filter, or we simply call it black filters. Take it out, put it in the sink, rinse it under water, and squeeze it out, and just let it air dry, let it sit. If you need to have your use your concentrator continuously, then just squeeze it out really good, and so it's kind of moist to the touch, and then you can just simply put it back in there because it will dry and it won't do any damage. So this one is up here, and that's also weekly. And the bottom one then is the same thing. It's a pinch pull filter. You pinch it, pull it out of there, do the same thing, squeeze it out, and place it back in. And it's simply just tucking it back in there. And again, it just covers, catches the dust, and keeps the machine and the oxygen coming to you cleaner.